So it was Monday morning, and my calendar was already packed. A team member had sent me a message at midnight about an urgent issue. My manager had scheduled a last minute strategy meeting. On top of all that, I had an overdue performance review for one of my engineers. I realized that when I was running from task to task and not getting anything done, I was just reacting to my inbox, and I knew this wasn't sustainable. I decided to take a step back and analyze how I could lead more effectively every single day. And that's when I discovered the power of the 5 daily rituals. Effective leadership doesn't happen by accident. It's built on small, deliberate actions repeated over time, or atomic habits. Here are 5 daily rituals practiced by highly effective leaders to stay grounded, inspire their teams, and achieve their goals. So let's start with number one. Number one, right out of the gate. Always begin with clarity. Ask yourself 2 questions every morning. Number one, what is the single most important thing that I hope to achieve today? I think that's a valuable question. And number two, who might need my guidance or support to help us achieve our goals? What I can tell you is Mr. Wonderful himself, Kevin O'Leary, starts every day with 3 sticky notes, and he puts them on his mirror before he goes to bed at night. And he doesn't do anything until he gets those sticky notes done. This is a great way to start with clarity. Effective leaders prioritize ruthlessly. By identifying today's critical tasks, you avoid the trap of reacting to everything. After all, you only have so much time. I personally love to apply the Pareto principle and bubble up the top 20% of things in my queue that need to be done. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos often talks about making fewer but higher quality decisions. This philosophy aligns with the idea of reserving your energy for decisions that truly matter instead of getting bogged down by the little things. So you need to make sure that you're focused on the things that are going to get you the highest productivity. Take the advice from Mr. Wonderful and Jeff Bezos. Number two, connect with your team. Make it a daily ritual to connect with at least one team member. Whether it's a quick chat or a formal one-on-one meeting, ask open-ended questions to your peers. What's one thing that we could be doing better as a team? What's one way that I can support you today? This practice fosters trust and shows that you care just beyond the deadlines. So, in order for you to lead effectively, you need to first understand your team, what they're passionate about, what obstacles they're facing, and how you can offer support. You can reference Maslow's hierarchy of needs framework to better understand the needs and motivations of the team. That's going to help you follow the advice of Sir Richard Branson. Sir Richard Branson said, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Another expert, Simon Sinek, has a book called Leaders Eat Last that I highly recommend. It's a good book, and it'll give you the same feedback that we just talked about. Okay, let's go to number three. Focus on continual learning. Spend at least 15 minutes every day improving your knowledge. It could be reading an article, listening to the Daily Stand-Up podcast, or learning from your peers. I like to organize my learning into 2 buckets. So first, continue to build deeper expertise in a domain that I'm working on. In my case, that would be agile practices, agile coaching, agile training, etc. I like to read articles and books or listen to other people's podcasts related to these topics. I think that that's an important way for us to continue to build depth in what we know. And second, continue to refine my business and leadership muscle so I can lead and drive business results inside of my organization and in the organizations that I coach. I read about the latest business trends and understand how customer behavior is changing. I also do a lot of research with AI and cutting edge innovative technology to help make sure that I can give the highest value quickly to organizations that are looking to step their game up, right? Let's go to number four. Number four is celebrate the small wins. Every day, recognize at least one achievement, one of yours or one of your team's. Celebrating small wins builds momentum and motivates your team. Success isn't about just reaching the final destination. It's about the journey and acknowledging the progress that you made along the way. It doesn't have to be formal. A simple, hey man, I just wanted to tell you, great job on that presentation, goes a long way. Or a quick message in team chat can make someone feel valued and make them feel good. You need to give those superhero messages. At the Walt Disney Company, they call it the Grape Soda Award, where internally you can recognize someone else who's doing a fantastic job. In front of the movie Up, the Grape Soda pin, you could give someone that pin. And I think that's awesome because it's a great way to recognize small things. And I think that if you look at those small things, you'll realize that it doesn't require a promotion or a big fuss every time. Thanks for stepping up is good enough in many cases. All right. Number five, practice reflection. This one I can tell you I learned from Robert Herjavec. I've learned this from Mark Cuban. End your day with 10 minutes of deliberate reflection, a small but powerful ritual that separates effective leaders from everybody else. Start by asking yourself, what went well today? What can I improve for tomorrow? Are you spiritually grounded? Do you have things in place? Do you feel good about where you are in your life? Are you presenting as who you want to be? These questions serve as a foundation of self awareness. Reflecting on what went well helps you acknowledge the victories, no matter how small they were. It could be a meeting you led effectively, a constructive conversation with a team member, an important milestone in a project. I remember there was a story out not too long ago of a military leader who gave a commencement speech, a commencement address at a college or university, and the whole theme was about making your bed. And it sounded so funny at first, but the way he positioned it was, if you make your bed, then no matter what else goes wrong that day, at least you know when you go home, you're going home to a bed that was well made, comfortable, and ready for you to lay in. And I thought that was incredible because it emphasized that even small reflections and self awareness, identifying what could be improved tomorrow, getting into a problem solving mindset, understanding that sometimes things aren't going to go as planned, and that's okay. As long as you're using your time effectively, pinpointing the areas of focus and setting intentional goals are going to help you cross the bar and cross the finish line and help you be a better person. Try journaling, especially a gratitude journal. Those are all keys that can help you be successful as a leader and help you practice those things that you've learned. That's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have a topic you want us to discuss, or you, learn more at AgileDad.com. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, we encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Until next time, do take care.